I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher. And you can tell them to go. I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody. It's like incredible.
Those kids are watching.
What sends his people. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes. Blood coming out of her, wherever.
Vagina.
I don't know what I said. Oh,
He's making fun of a retarded person.
Our children and grandchildren will look back at this time, at the choices we are about to make, the goals we will strive for, the principles we will live by, and we need to make sure that they can be proud of us.
Absolutely.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Well, folks, didn't quite work out with Bernard Sanders. Kraft Haystack will admit that. He supported Bernie early on, and although Kraft Haystack has an issue with Bernie Sanders using up funds American taxpayers paid for an extra 2 or 3 months of Secret Service protection. And it would have been nice if he had bowed out a while ago. But Bernie Sanders is 10 million times the man that piece of garbage Donald J. Trump is. That's why, although Kraft Haystack supported Bernie Sanders early on in this election, he's throwing all his weight behind Hillary. Now, this is not a popular decision in the YTDC. Kraft Haystack is noted, YTDC largely male, YTDC largely stupid, YTDC largely misinformed, YTDC usually listening to Sean Hannity on AM radio. Most of you people who support Donald Trump, actually, we'll go with all of you out there supporting Donald Trump are a bunch of idiots. Now, is Kraft Haystack 100% satisfied with this Democratic choice for president? No, he's not. You know, with Hillary, there's a little bit of the trustworthiness issue. The email thing, suspect. Not quite the big scandal that we all want, but it's a legitimate scandal. And Kraft Haystack does have a problem with the fact that Hillary Clinton voted for action in Iraq. And that does make her, in accordance to what 40-ounce Spear, aka Just Spear, and Mr. Met 40 ounce, both distinguished veterans. Unlike that piece of garbage, Reggie Steele, aka 40 ounce, he's begging for friends. But those two veterans do have a point when they say that Hillary's a warmonger. They might have a point saying, in that respect, she may be a neocon. But if any of you watched the Democratic National Convention recently, she knocked it out of the park. Donald Trump, hey, he could go on and on about the fact that one of the greatest presidents of our lifetime, Barack Hussein Obama, reads from a teleprompter. He did it at the RNC. Donald J. Trump is definitely capable of reading from a teleprompter. It's a bum argument. So, Kraft Haystack is gonna let the chips fall where they may. Hillary for president, he doesn't give a shit what that piece of garbage some drunk says. Ugh, Hillary, oh, Hillary, I have a toupee. I look like Kraft Haystack's high school shop teacher. That's Kraft Haystack's mimicking a part in his hair. What 60-year-old man goes around with a part in his hair anyways? God, some drunk. You're an idiot. You creepo. Anyways. So, going back to the conventions this past few weeks. DNC absolutely destroyed the RNC. It was a beautiful sight. Donald J. Trump had 0 star power, 0 celebrity backing, and you can go on you want in the YTDC about how celebrity doesn't matter and how Hollyweird is taking over the Democratic Party. But Hillary had the political backing as well. She had her husband, one of the greatest presidents of our lifetime. Hell, one of the greatest presidents of all time. William Clinton. She had one of the hottest pieces of ace first ladies of our time, Michelle Obama. Kraft Haystack would tap that. Woo! Woo! Don't lose it. Mini Haystack. So he had Michelle Obama, and he had one of the greatest speechmakers of our time, Joseph Biden. That man has gone through such hardship in his life. Not to mention, his son died a little over a year ago. Beau Biden, I think he was the Attorney General for Delaware. Fantastic politician. Uncle Joe knocked it out of the park. That was one of the greatest speeches that Kraft Haystack has ever seen in a political arena. Probably the best speech ever given at a DNC. It was fabulous. And what did Donald J. Trump have? Well, he had Paul Ryan, who didn't endorse him. He had Theodore Cruz. Now that was a speech for the ages. Ted Cruz got booed off stage. Guess nobody knew those Donald Trump supporters liked him because he didn't endorse him. Well, Theodore Cruz is a scumbag. And a degenerate piece of garbage. But oh well. God, Enya is amazing. Kraft Haystack has played this song a million times on his channel. Caribbean Blue. I forget who shouted this song out recently in his comment section. Caribbean Blue does give Kraft Haystack the feels as well. Oh, you pieces of garbage, listen to your heavy metal. God, some of you people are scumbags. Anyways, so going back to Bernie, the DNC. You know, Kraft Haystack, he didn't like Bernie so well near the end of his run. There's a point where it seemed like he was going to be using dirty politics, and he didn't exactly bow out gracefully. And he was reluctant to support the rightful DNC nominee. Democratic National Committee. But what a gracious and kind surrogate at the DNC. And he was a nominating force behind Hillary. All those idiots that walked out with their mouths taped shut, Somebody should just staple their mouths closed for good. Those feel the burn or burnier bus supporters. Pieces of trash. Who cares? Bernie Sanders. Hopefully you get to cabinet position once Hillary is elected. I mean, it's really a foregone conclusion right now. Donald J. Trump has had a hell of a week. Oh my God. Who would take a Gold Star family? All of you veterans out there, answer riddle Haystack this. Do you really support a nominee who would ridicule a Gold Star family? Somebody who lost their lives for the sake of this country and ridicule them in front of an audience? Ridicule their family in front of an audience? Anybody who's voting for Donald Trump because of that alone should be ashamed. As if the 11 million other things that he's done this election cycle don't disqualify him from holding public office ever. And that's why Kraft Haystack is standing before you to tell you right now that Donald J. Trump can suck Kraft Haystack's penis. Woo! That's right, I said it. Kraft Haystack said that. Who cares? Anyways. That's enough politics. Sam Adams, Downtime Pilsner. Absolutely wonderful. Anyways, Haystack time. Haystack. Enough political talk. He's out.